Kenneth is a good man, and I love what he said to Jonathan. I have the money, but I can't help. Swallow your pride and beg your wife, Jonathan. But shameless Jonathan will not listen because of the nonsense entitlement mentality that he has. He feels that he can control Clara and force her to do what he wants her to do at any time. After insulting Clara that she's not the mother of her own child, you want her to pay the hospital bills. Then what are you? I love what Clara said to him. He's just useless because at this point, he is supposed to be ashamed of himself. But because he does not understand what it takes for you to be a father, he just keeps on, doing the wrong thing, insulting Clara. What Hanks did has actually summed it all. It has proven the kind of person that Hank truly is. He cannot stand the people that he loves and care about being hurt. He came all the way to the hospital to check up on Clara's daughter. And now, the exact same thing that Debbie has been looking for all along has finally happened. Hanks does not want to see Clara at all or have anything to do with Clara. At this point, I must say that what Debbie and Emeka planned has finally worked. Hanks does not want to have anything to do with Clara, but I know that at the end of the day, they will surely pay for their action. Indeed, Clara's mother has actually overstayed her welcome. Let her go back to wherever she came from. I mean, I have not seen her usefulness in this house. You can't even support your own daughter on a time like this that she's going through a lot. What kind of mother are you? She should just leave the house. Jonathan went out to meet with Clara while Clara was sitting and was thinking about what Jonathan said to her. And shameless Jonathan told Clara, go in there and pay our daughter's hospital bill so that we can take her home. I want her to be discharged today. So after all that you said to Clara, after the insult that you rain on her, that she's not the mother of that child, you want Clara to pay the hospital bill. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Why don't you go ahead and pay for the hospital bills? I don't even understand. What do you take Clara for? You keep on insulting this lady at every opportunity that you have. Yet, she is the only one that can solve your problem at every time. And Clara said to him, go and pay the hospital bills. After all, you already said that she's not my child. Why are you coming to me? Go and pay it since you are the father. Go and take up your responsibility. And then Jonathan was still saying things that are so arrogant to Clara. According to him, he does not want to be angry with Clara. So Clara should just go in there and pay for the hospital bill. If not, she will not have the opportunity to enter that house again. Jonathan has actually forgotten that he was not the one that actually paid for the house rent. It was Hanks that paid for the house rent. Yet, you are threatening Clara of you sending Clara out of the house. Whereas her name is on the receipt of that house. So it means that Clara would eventually send you out of the house at will. And Clara said to him, you are the one that is a tenant. I'm going to send you out of the house, of which Clara already has an opportunity or the power to do so. The question is, how did Clara end up with Jonathan, a very insensitive man? That's the question she keeps on asking herself every single day. Because on a normal day, no woman will ever say yes to a foolish man like this. Jonathan went to meet Kenneth to borrow some money from him so that he can pay for the hospital bills of his own daughter. But then, what Kenneth said to Jonathan, got me amazed. Because Kenneth is the one good person that if only Jonathan, had listened to him, he won't find himself in this kind of problem. But then, Kenneth said to him, I have the money, but I cannot help. This is a family matter. It is your own family issue, not mine. So I cannot help you. Look for somewhere else to borrow money from. This is very good. Since Jonathan has decided to listen to Emeka's bad advice, he should always go to Emeka for help. This is how foolish Jonathan can be. Insensitive Jonathan. Your wife has done a lot for you. Instead of you to love and respect your wife, you keep on disrespecting her. After telling Clara that she's not the mother of the child that she has suffered so much to take care of, you want her to go in there and pay the hospital bill as if nothing happened. You don't want to apologize to Clara for what you said. According to Jonathan, it is over his dead body that he will apologize to Clara. This is how I got to know that Jonathan does not have any atom of love towards Clara anymore. But then Clara loves the daughter so much, she went in there to feed the daughter. But it is obvious that this little girl is overwhelmed with the situation. She cannot even eat. Even when Clara, the mom, was begging her, she kept on asking herself, why did they have to bring Mr. Hanks into this issue? Because I don't think that man did anything to me. He has just spoiling my reputation. Look at how people are dragging me here and there. Yes, that is what Debbie and Emeka want to achieve out of this whole thing. And Clara's daughter was just lamenting. But then Clara asked her, why did you go to visit Hanks? There is a video circulating of you hugging Mr. Hanks. And then Clara's daughter now said to the mom, Mommy, I only went there to visit Hanks in regards to you and dad. I just wanted to be sure that there's nothing going on between the both of you. And then he gave me an assurance that truly there was nothing going on. And he assured me that he will not be the reason why this marriage will end up in divorce. He gave me his complimentary card. That was why I hugged him, not knowing that Debbie stood somewhere to video this whole thing so that she can use this to implicate the little girl. All in the name of what? She talks too much. May we not have this kind of evil people around us so that we will not fall into the trap that they keep on setting every day. But then shameless Jonathan had to go to Emeka finally to beg him for an assistance, which Emeka told him, yes, I'm going to help you, but make sure you pay me back the money. And then Jonathan said, yes, I'm going to pay you once I get paid. Who is going to pay you? Is it the same Hanks that you are fighting every now and then? Is it the person that is going to pay you? And according to him, yes, he is going to resign, but at least Hanks has to pay him for all the days that he showed up at work. You are so shameless. You don't even understand your left and right at this point. But then Hanks, because of his own, kind heart, he could not even stand the fact that they are dragging the little girl. He came to the hospital to visit Clara's daughter. But Jonathan and Emeka took it upon themselves to fight Hanks. Why are you doing this, Emeka? Don't you understand that this whole thing has nothing to do with Hanks? That Hanks is only a victim? You people are not even helping matters. The truth is, Hanks has all the power and connection to silence all of you at the same time within a twinkle of an eye, but he has refused to abuse the power and wealth that he has. They started beating Hanks in front of the hospital. But thank God for Kenneth that came to the rescue of Hanks. And then he took Hanks to a corner and was asking him, what is wrong with you? Why are you here? Why are you here? And Hanks told him, I only came to see the little girl. They are dragging that little girl. In fact, there is a lot of questions that she needs to answer, which is very true. For Hanks to be vindicated in this case, that little girl has to speak up. But the fact that the girl does not even know what happened is the problem right now. She does not know anything. She only got a text message from the mom that she's hurt and she needed help. So that is the only thing that she can say right now. And then Kenneth said to Hanks, I don't believe that you did anything because of the story behind you and Clara. But at this point, you need to allow the police to handle this case. If you don't want to put yourself into more trouble, you need to just allow the police. Jonathan is only acting because he feels that you did that to the daughter. That is why he's acting the way he's acting. And Hans said, right now, I don't even know, but whoever is behind this, whoever is playing this card, I'm going to bring that person to book. But then something strange happened. When Kenneth mentioned Clara to Hanks, Hanks said, I don't want to hear anything Clara in my life again or have anything. In fact, I don't want to see her again. And now, this is where the problem is. Kenneth is now asking himself, whoever is plotting this whole evil will definitely get it from me because I am ready. The person that is responsible is right in front of you, Mr. Kenneth. It's just for you to open your eyes to see him. When they got home, Clara wanted to take the child upstairs. And Jonathan immediately said to Clara, I don't want you to take my child anywhere. I will take her myself. What are you trying to prove right now? This guy is just so shameless. Why are you treating Clara as if she does not want being a mother to this child, whereas she has actually suffered for this child? What is wrong with you, Jonathan? But it's so shocking that the shameless mother started supporting Jonathan. Instead of you to stand for your own daughter, at least at this time that she's passing through a lot, you decide to support Jonathan. Now your daughter does not have respect for you alone. She does not have respect anymore. She said to your face that you need to leave her house, that you have overstayed your welcome. It is because of your bad character towards her. That's why your daughter can open her mouth and say these words to you. You need to learn your lesson and retrace your footsteps If not, you are going to lose your own daughter as well. And Emeka said to the mom, if your daughter can speak to you like this, that means that she does not have respect for me anymore. I am going to start acting the way I want to act, and anybody that is not comfortable should pack their things and get out of this house. But good 18, Emeka's sister came into the picture. Now, this was the reason why Clara decided to marry Jonathan. She was the one that actually convinced Clara to marry Jonathan after, the bad habits and, the bad character of Jonathan. She was the reason why Clara married Jonathan. And when she came in, Emeka started explaining what happened, blah, 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 to the lady. And she said, I know exactly what happened. And I blame you for all this. In fact, I blame myself for convincing her. You can see that even your own sister is not in support of your bad attitude towards your wife. Why don't you change now before it's too late, Emeka? According to him, the sister should leave the house if she's ready, to disrespect him. And you can't throw your sister out. She's ready to stay. She's not even easy to crack. Now, at least for the first time, Clara has somebody that will stand by her so that she can be able to go through this whole thing. Because if care is not taken, Clara might end up in depression. But that we are going to find out on the next episode. Please like the video if you have not liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will bring the next episode as soon as it drops. But for now, take care.